Yeah, no. 1, 2, 3.
Good
Ready.
evening, everyone. We are Crisis Connect, and today we will be talking about our solution to lack of Wi-Fi access during sudden onset natural disasters. And the specific context we focused on for this solution is floodings in southern Hanoi, which is the capital of Vietnam. And our purpose is to provide information and connectivity to the affected population. And this is how we propose to do it. It's a wireless balloon network in which balloons act as nodes and provide Wi-Fi access where land Wi-Fi and internet connectivity is down due to the disaster. And this is how the whole system works together. Using satellite data and a disaster info server, a collection of balloons act as a nodal network, providing Wi-Fi access to the most affected areas, and those most affected areas are basically are identified by local and international NGOs.
So what this, it goes further than just providing connectivity. As soon as those people log in on the available Wi-Fi, what they will see is the login page on which we will provide a map with provided by the local NGOs with safe spaces, wash facilities, hospitals, etc. And so, as well as for them then to be able to use the Wi-Fi to WhatsApp family and friends and check up on them. The same important metrics are, with one balloon we can provide Wi-Fi for 15,000 people. For an area as big as Hanoi or even as South Hanoi, a minimum of 50 balloons makes sense. The idea is not to provide perfect coverage for the whole city, but to have them in spots where you either have dense population or where you have important infrastructure such as hospitals. They're deployed at 40 to 100 meters height. You see the estimated cost here. It depends still on the materials we will use. Operators can be different. The NGOs, INGOs, the government, or even telecommunication companies. Thank you. Next one. They can be locally produced. They're easy to assemble. They're quick to deploy. It doesn't take long. The cost is relatively low, and they're applicable in many situations, not just in one flooding. Next one, please. You have challenges focusing on data security, material selections, what withstands which circumstances, concerning resistance to the elements, and of course there might be some loss of the equipment depending on the weather circumstances surrounding the thing.
And here, just to prove our concept, this has been worked on by Google, and it's called Project Loon, worked on by Google's Project X department, and what we are doing is applying this technology to disaster situations.
Thank you.
Thank you.